Math Bites!
Good evening. James out of Nuclear here with another Math Bite. Today we're going to show you some interesting PowerPoint tricks. Basically an electronic way to do the same thing I've been talking about doing with poster board. Let's talk about the associative property. And let me erase these from my previous slide. The associative property says, in English, when multiplying or adding numbers, if you are adding or multiplying all the way across, you can regroup in any way that is helpful. In the symbols of mathematics, we can say this as A plus B, grouped inside of parentheses signs, plus C is identical or equal to A plus the grouping B plus C. Notice the plus sign here and here though. That's critical. If that's not there, you have to use a different rule called the distributive property, which we will get to in a moment. This is also true. Here we're talking about multiplication. A times B grouped together, then multiplied by C, is identical to A multiplied by the grouping B multiplied by C. See, I can take the parentheses and put them over here, if that's helpful for me solving an equation, or an inequality for that matter. Let's try it out. Here we have spaces provided in the PowerPoint to write in the results, and we can have our students try it out in the classroom. This example says that x plus 7 grouped together plus 3 is equal to something over here. Notice we have changed where the parentheses are. Here we have them on the first two, here we have them on the second two. So it's very simple. We have the x right there. Let me get myself a pen. The x would go there. Over here would go the 7 plus the 3. See? Next, 3x grouped together multiplied by 8. If I put the parentheses around something else besides the 3 and the x, I have the x outside, I can flip this grouping all the way around. So what else is going on here? We have a 3, and we have it multiplied by and 8. Forgive me if I'm switching symbols a little bit. That being close to the parentheses means multiplication itself, and then the 3.8 means 3 multiplied by 8. We can carry this out a little further. We can carry this out further too, which is why we do the regrouping in the first place. We want to make progress and make this look simpler is the ultimate goal. So if I add 7 plus 3, which I can now do, I get 10. And if I get to 10 plus x, that's a lot more progress on the way to solving what x is than this was. Likewise down here, if I multiply the 3 and the 8, which I can now do because they're grouped together, I get 24. And I get x by itself. Customarily, we put the 24 on this side, so it would be 24x. This is also an application of the commutative property of multiplication. Okay, moving right along.